Hi, I'm Eric Siegel with Kitbashed Survival, and today we're going to be checking out this survival kit. This is the S.O.L. Survive Outdoors Longer Scout Survival Kit. Survival, waterproof, lightweight. Comes in this nice little waterproof bag. And there they've got the kit contents. There's a space blanket, a whistle, some tinder, a compass, duct tape, a fishing kit, a firelight sparker, and a signal mirror. So let's go ahead and open this thing up. In general, I think S.O.L. makes fairly good survival kits. They're usually a little on the pricey side, but overall they're usually pretty good. And you can see it's one of these dry bags where you fold it down and then couple it. And these are usually pretty effective. So I like the design, and there might be enough room in there to add some stuff when we're all done, just to make it a little better. So let's go ahead and get all this stuff out. First up, we've got the spark tool. So it's pretty simple. It's got a flint down in there and then a wheel. Nothing fancy. The only thing I don't like about these tools that S.O.L. uses is that it's a plastic housing, and so the wheel could break off of the plastic and then this tool would be rendered useless. So, you know, as long as it's working fine, you're okay. But, you know, if the little plastic stubs that hold the wheel were to break, you'd have a problem. Then we've got 4 pieces of cotton tinder. Goes with the spark tool. And let's see here. Then we've got our S.O.L. whistle. Slim Rescue Howler. Pretty good. And you could put a rope on it if you wanted to. Got a little button compass, nothing fancy, but it does work and it is accurate. And then we've got some duct tape. Pretty good sized spool, probably a few feet. And there's the signal mirror. You pull this film off and you've got a nice little signal mirror. And they've probably got instructions in here on how to use it, just in case you don't know how. Then we've got our fishing kit. S.O.L. fishing kit. It's got hooks, lines, sinkers, and swivels. And it looks like they've got some safety pins in there too. Yeah, there's 4 safety pins, and then a couple needles as well, sewing needles. And then in the middle I can see there's hooks and swivels and sinkers. I'm not going to take all this out, because if I do, I'll probably never get it back in there, but it's a nice little fishing kit. I like that. And then lastly, we've got our space blanket. And this is probably a pretty good quality space blanket. I'm not going to unfold it again because I'll never get it folded back the same way again. But it's got a pretty good weight to it, so I'm sure it's pretty good quality, and not those really, really cheap Chinese ones you get sometimes. And this is really important in a survival kit. I've said this before, these space blankets or a bivy sack, you know, something that can isolate you from the elements a little bit, maybe warm your body up a bit. This is really important. And actually, I think it's more important than having food or anything like that. You can go without food. You do need water, but you can go without food. But if you have fire and a little bit of shelter and some water, you're in pretty good shape survival-wise. So I like that they have this in the kit. And then, yeah, here's the instructions for the signal mirror. Just like I thought. And then they've got a card congratulating you on the purchase of the kit and so forth. So, not bad. Well, let's see here. Bonus, register your kit now and receive a discount promo code redeemable at checkout on any refill item at adventuremedicalkits.com. Oh yeah, so if you want to refill a first aid kit or a survival kit, you can register and get a coupon code. Pretty cool. And then finally, we've got the bag here, which could hold water, I suppose, if you needed it to. But I believe its main purpose is just to keep the gear dry. Alright, so here's the entire contents of the kit, and what I'm going to try to do, since there seemed to be a little bit of extra room in the bag, is add a few more items that'll make this kit that much better. So first up, I'm going to add a 1 liter Whirl-Pak water bag, so that we have a proper water storage bag. Then I'm going to add this little Ziploc bag that has several things in it. It's got a gauze pad, 2 Band-Aids, an alcohol swab, 4 water purification tabs that'll each purify 1 liter of water, and this bag holds 1 liter of water, and then a mini med kit that has 6 ibuprofens, 2 Benadryls, and 2 Imodiums. And then finally, I'm going to put in a cutting tool, and I'm going to put in this DermaSafe razor knife. Now, alternatively, I thought about putting in this little Buck 283 Nano. This would be a good item too, but I decided to go with the little razor knife instead, just because I'd rather use that little Buck for something else. So anyway, let's see if we can fit all this stuff back into the bag. Alright, I got it all back in there. So this is the S.O.L Survive Outdoors Longer Scout Survival Kit, made even better with the addition of a few more items. So now that I've got all these items in there, the entire contents are as follows. We've got the space blanket, the whistle, the tinder, the button compass, the signal mirror, the spark tool, the fishing/sewing kit, the duct tape, the razor knife, the 1 liter Whirl-Pak water bag, and then we've got the little Ziploc bag behind all this that has 2 Band-Aids, an alcohol swab, a gauze pad, the mini med kit that has 6 Advils, 2 Benadryls, and 2 Imodiums, and then we've got 4 water purification tabs capable of purifying 4 liters of water. So I think this is much better off than it was when I got it, which is always the plan. So that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm Eric Siegel. This is Kitbashed Survival, and I'll see you next time.